Hey coding owls, welcome back to the channel. This video we are going to focus on practical 3 series, and here we have got a simple, like the first one is write a Java class employee with variables name, age, gender, and write a setter and getter methods for it. Now what are these setters and getters method? For example, I have got string, name, gender, and age. Now, when you say setter and getter, it is always a bad practice to access the variable directly. Going ahead, you will see that we should mark this variable as private so that no one from outside can access it. Only way they can be accessed is by using either a setter and a getter method. Now, how do we write a setter method for variable, let's say name? So for name, we write public void set name. So s become lowercase, n become uppercase. The variable name will become uppercase. We accept the incoming parameter by the same name, and then we say this dot name is equal to name, so that whatever is the incoming parameter of this method, I will assign it to this variable of name. Obviously you can write some like conditional checks here. For example, name is null or name is blank, or the name should starts with a, if that is a if that is a condition you want to apply, you can do that. And at the same time, when you want to write a getter, you do what? You just simply say get name method. So here we use the return type as string. As you see, the type of the variable name is string, so you'll just say string as a return type and return the name, which will return the actual value which was set by the setter function. So let's jump into the practical and see this. So I will create one more folder here outside, and let us call it as practical 3. And under my practical 3, I will write a new file. Let's call it as employee.java. And again, I don't want this, so I will create those variables. What are those? So here I'm not writing the main method. I will say string name, comma gender, and int age. Now I have to write that method. So what is the method? I will say public void set name, and I will say string name. So here I say this dot name is equal to name, and then I will say public string get name, and we'll say return name. Okay, we'll simply just say return name. Now what I do, I'll create an employee runner or employee demo just to access this. So employee runner dot java file, and in my employee I am going to write a function. Let's call it as public void display details, and in this display details I am going to just print out the value for the employee name, age, and gender. So employee name is plus name, employee gender, let's say gender, and employee age, I'll pass the value of age here. I think I messed up here. I'll just write this quickly again. Name, gender, and int age. Okay. Then I go to employee runner. No need of this practical main method. I say employee is equal to new employee e dot set name. Let's say coding owl, and then I say e dot display details. Okay, e dot display details. Why is this giving an error? No worries, we'll figure it out. Let us compile this first. So we'll go to the practical 3, and I'll say Java C employee.java first. In Java space or C space employee runner.java. It's compiled. Java says employee runner, and don't worry about that red line. It happens sometime because you're messing up. So here you can see employee name is coding out, employee gender is null, employee age is 0. So what is happening here is because I was able to set the name for, so I was able to get the name back, and but that is not the case with the other scenario. So what will I do? I want to write the setters and getters for gender and age. right click in my code, go to source action, generate setters and getters. It is asking, do I want to generate setters and getters for gender and string? I say okay, and you can see it has generated get gender, get age, set age. Yeah. So very easy. You don't have to write any piece of code. It will automatically do it for you. And this way, what I do now, uh, go back to my previous code. I say e dot set age, say 25, e dot set gender, male, semicolon. And now if I try to run my, after I compile, if I try to run, see it is saying coding owls male age 25. Yeah, simple to understand. And I have added this practical again on a link, you can check out there. Please do subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we'll start with 3.2 now. Start with the second practical, which is write a class mobile with methods call and sms, write a class demo and access it. Very simple. You will simply just go back here. I will close this one right now. In my practical 3, let me create a new one, call it as mobile.java. I don't need this practical here. Okay, then in my mobile I need what, two methods, public void call, and I will say system.out.println call function of mobile. Same time I will just go and write public void sms. Same thing, system.out.println sms functionality of mobile, and then I have to write a mobile runner again to access this. So again here I'll go write new file. Let me call it as mobile runner.java file, and in my mobile runner I'll write the main. Here I will say mobile m is equal to new mobile, and then m dot call and m dot sms. So now if I go back, java c mobile runner.java and java space mobile runner, it should give me the call and sms file. Yeah, simple again. So simple class mobile with call and sms functions as requested. So that is our practical 3.2. So let's jump on to 3.3 now. 3.3 says write a class mat demo with method square with one parameter, add with two parameter, call this method and get this output. So yeah, let's jump in again. I will write a simple class. This time let's not create two but one single class, and call it as math demo.java file. And in math demo, let me write two functions. First is what, public void add int 1 comma int 2, and system.out.println addition is 1 plus 2. Okay, whatever you pass under number 1 and number 2, it will be updated. Next is we'll write another method which is square. So public int square here, and I'll take a number, so I'll say int number, and we'll return number multiplied by number. Then I write my main method so that I can start accessing it. Because both are non-static method, I'll have to create the object of math demo. So I'll say math demo object is equal to md is equal to new math demo, and then I can say md dot add, for example, 5 and 6. And next is we have got square, so I'll say in square value is equal to md dot square, and I pass 7. Here, because it is just going to return, I have to print it, so I'll say square is plus square value. And if I do that, java space mathematic java c, let's compile it first, and java space math demo now. So addition is 11 and square is 49. This is very simple, right? So this is practical 3.3, and we have completed the series 3 practical. Okay, then thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe, and we'll meet with the next one.